You dip into your wallet, think of me. All right?
think of him and then sub to you too, right?
And then subscribe. That's great.
Reach out the wall, take out $1, give it to me.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, Fawn versus Enhance. How you guys let a duck hunt get this far?
Fawn is nice with it.
Yeah,
I'll be the
built
judge
different.
of that.
Yeah.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, Fawn got
All
Wadi after this.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Game 5 and like learn quite a bit. They are very smart.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes right now. Duck Hunt against Cloud, which is historically, like, Cloud was kind of the answer to the zoners in the last game in particular, and even still, I mean, like, he's great against Pac-Man. A lot of people consider him defeating Steve as well. Very good matchup into that. So here against Duck Hunt, you can see just Enhance just aggressively pushing toward the corner, forcing Fawn off stage. Can't get the cross slash. Doesn't matter though, the pressure's enough.
Yeah, that's the thing about Enhanced PV. When his foot's on the gas pedal, it is duct taped down. His insurance rates must be high as hell because my man is always trying to speed through this bracket as fast as possible. Give you less opportunities to interact. I mean, Duck Hunt needs those. Like, this character is slow-paced and likes to kind of take their own time.
Especially first stock, too. Duck Hunt wants to go ahead and have a lead, want to make you approach. The minute that Duck Hunt has to run in, the character not quick, the character doesn't have range. Good luck.
Yeah. I mean, that dog's like, when did Duck Hunt come out? Like the 80s?
That's true.
It's a 40-year-old dog. It's
Yeah.
just an anomaly.
A modern miracle. Hey, please kill it. the duck is what's sustaining him, I'm sure. Because ducks, I feel like, have a life expectancy of like 2 years, right? He's got to be siphoning the life.
I feel like ducks live like inverse to how much you hate them. Because like ducks are so
Like a Daffy, like staying alive by spite, like a Daffy duck.
That
kinda
checks out,
thing.
yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like every time you get pissed at a duck just like quacking over your head as you wake up in the morning, it gets another week added on to its life.
I was going to say, we were talking about Duck Hunt's weaknesses, but one of the biggest ones is actually getting the KO and getting the kill. We saw that Fawn, they were able to get it. Finally, I think Enhanced PV got up to like 150. But now, like you guys were talking about, able to rack up the damage quickly even still. I mean, there are a lot of characters in this game that can get damage very fast, but killing is the biggest issue.
I mean, you're going to get the can to kill like 190, and a couple times in a row we've seen Fawn have to like last that long. Okay, no,
That's
we need
so
190.
cool. I love
Playing
that.
ping pong with it.
True technician of this character. I think Fawn's been playing Duck Hunt since Smash 4 as well, so
Really?
Can is pretty much unchanged. Some nerd's gonna correct me, but like for the most part, still 8 shots, like a certain amount of seconds. It's unchanged for the most part, and when you have that, when you have the same tools, it's all second nature. You get some fancy stuff and some good-ass juggles too, like this.
I feel like Duck Hunt and Villager, and again, some nerd's going to correct us, I feel like Duck Hunt and Villager were the most... I felt like they just put them in one game and put them in the next game and
Control
just like
X,
fend for
Control V.
yourself. Yeah, literally like, all right, I hope you figure it out. Villager in particular feels so... Like he could have gotten some love, you know what I mean? Something, but Duck Hunt, like you said, feeling very similar, but seems to be enough for Fawn. They're able to get Enhance off stage. Yeah, that's an easy down air. Go by.
Great pickup. And on top of that, having the gunman out there too to kind of force that angle. That's the thing about Duck Hunt. You know, if you aren't familiar with getting around the setups, and frankly, even if you are, I don't know how Cloud's going to get through that.
Right.
I'm lost.
No matter how familiar you are too, you'd always know that this is a character that gives you so much expressiveness that you're going to have some kind of like unique setup for each player.
Yeah.
Like you're never going to see this Duck Hunt main likes to go ahead and use can more. This Duck Hunt main likes to use play pigeon more.
Yep.
And not all characters are like that, too. I think that's the thing.
Like all Cloud mains love back air. We all know this.
I feel like there are some characters that feel a lot more similar in the way that they play. It's just about execution, like how fast can you make it work. But with a character as many tools as Duck Hunt, you really have the opportunity to open up your play style. It can be hard to get around.
Oh, good, really good DI wave right there, but...
I'm kind of mad that the man goes for the double dip and still has time to toss out an up air, too. It's like, I'm going to go ahead and not only try to kill you twice, I'm going to make it safe.
Yep. Privilege, baby. And that back air chopping right through the clay pigeon. Yeah, that actually is some data that I think will help enhance PV a lot, because now look at how often that back air is coming out. There's no reason to not throw it out.
You remember how to play his character.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't even spacing it, though. And I feel like it's probably hard on Duck Hunt because they are kind of small. So Enhance was kind of popping that back air, but doing it with the hilt of the sword. Got him hit and knocked off stage. Didn't do that much, but he's got to be a little bit more careful. Maybe respect Fawn a little bit more. Because like this situation keeps happening where Fawn is just, they're cornered. Yeah, we're spacing back here, we're waiting for roll. That's what that is. Smart.
And especially sucks when the can's on the other side of the stage, too.
Oh, yeah, you're done.
Yeah, because otherwise you can like pseudo snake grenade it, like kind of blow ourselves up. Speaking of blow it up, sheesh. Right off the top. That looks really hard to deal with for Cloud, actually.
Yeah, you've got the multi-hits right there, so basically whenever you get hit by that, you can pray that you, like, fall out of it randomly. But if Duck Hunt's good enough, they can control their drift to make sure that you're staying in the hitbox, staying where it's most active.
Back throw, but no can. Yeah, we're just going to go gunman here. Stuck at the ledge again. I feel like if we have like a hot zone for this game, just so much of it would be Fawn with their back to the ledge. Just sort of pinned down here. Has the can and the clay pigeon as well. And yeah, Enhanced kind of giving up more stage here, trying to cover more space.
I'm stunned that Fawn's been getting back so easily. Like, it feels like Enhanced went out like stock 1 and then never again.
Right.
Okay. All right. Oh, that smash come out. And honestly, I think she needs to go for more of those because the big problem with Duck Hunt, as we were saying before, it takes so long to kill. Sometimes you just have to hedge your bets, bet all on black, and just be willing to throw it out there, you know?
Oh.
Such an awkward scramble situation. Then you never know when the can's going to get knocked directly into. The angles that Fawn's been covering have been really solid, but the dash attack, a clean kill.
I think that dash attack is the bane of many characters like this because it's so bursty, and it's like your mind isn't on what's happening right there. It's like a couple character lengths forward, right? You're thinking about the can, you're like, all right, well, if it goes this way and I not hit the B button, it's going to bounce like this, and then Cloud just kind of bursts through with the dash attack. Like, having to deal with that on top of the mental stack of playing with a character like this, Fawn, it's a lot to add up to.
Yeah. And on top of that, too, how much damage gets racked up with every single hit. You know, Cloud just already juggling. And 62%. I mean, it looks like Enhance is good at staying alive, but we still got this. Actually, the hit lag of the gunman actually managed to save Enhance right there. But even still, a lot of damage has been done. Fawn is going to have a hard time even if she takes the stock.
150, man.
On Cloud.
And still struggling to kill. Like, that forward tilt is a kill option for this character, but the Tech 2 finally getting it with a forward tilt. But yeah, you never want to see a character living that late, given how much damage Cloud outputs.
She had a lot of confidence, though. Like,
True.
you could see it there. I mean, you could see Enhance kind of jumped into the forward tilt. He got on stage, he rolled in. Fawn didn't blink. He just went for that forward tilt. And I don't know. That level of confidence kind of shows you that she could pull it off in this stock, but definitely going to be uphill. And again, we're here, back to the left ledge, and Enhance trying to pin down. Kind of giving up more stage than he was, though.
Okay, that right facing cross slash and getting that can all the hell out of there. And oh my, almost getting the kill, but now you have a limit. And what's the mix up here?
Actually, just a roll on.
Rolling on into Cloud, yeah.
That's so brave.
Yeah, you talked about having no fear. Fawn showing it again. Now trying to go ahead and get a can to set up to allow. Look at the space like there. I was just going to say, Fawn was actually allowed back by EnhancedPV, but that can placement, like, Enhanced didn't want any part of it.
In the earlier match with Enhanced against Icy Mist, I remember seeing him go for kind of a suicide up B, went for a suicide climb hazard, and actually lost the set off of it. I think that was game 5, if I'm not mistaken. Might have been game 4, but yeah, there we go. That burst dash attack there, looking a little bit too tempting for Enhanced, and Fawn going to take that one easily.
You talked about how smart Fawn was. Well, now we can see right there the adaptation. You can go back to the well one too many times in this matchup when those moves get predictable.
It's kind of conditioning yourself as well, you know, like it's so many zoners, like you were saying, Coney, you know, it's just right there. It's like, hey, you know you want a dash attack here. You've been so far for so long. Just get in there, hit a button. Don't you want to play the game?
You don't want to Cloud grab because, like, yeah, you're going to throw off stage, you're going to reset, but, like, I don't know, Enhanced Thought isn't converting as much in terms of, like, the off-stage interactions. Not really landing the far-out aerials, just kind of going to ledge and then backing up. So not really prioritizing the aerial game.
Even the onstage interactions, too, he's kind of afraid because Fawn's got 2 frame 1 options in can and clay pigeon. So if you are any kind of greedy in this matchup, you're just going to get reversed on.
But just go back to the can.
The safe place can, man. Oh, wait.
Yeah, then I got no lag. Welcome Smash.
It's more so like the F smash didn't reach also? That was kind of, You know what? Fawn's playing her usual game. Most stocks don't end until like 200 anyway, so this, wait.
Enhanced?
Buddy, what happened?
He was at 150 anyway, but you don't want to give that up.
That's like, yeah, that was still a fresh stock for Duck Hunt. Like, you just could have lasted another 50% on that.
Kill that guy. Die. It's like a level 30 enemy in Final Fantasy VII. That looked like a Tomberry. Back air not killing yet. Yeah, so we're hopping here. Yeah, I feel like Enhanced looks very uncomfortable with these little characters. Like, I don't know his track record with, like, you know, similarly small characters, but, like, spacing the back air, like, fast falling into the dog's muzzle, right? That seems like it's, I don't know, I feel like the pressure isn't as airtight as it could be, but...
Yeah. Plus, locally, I don't think we have a lot of players who play like small characters. A lot of our best players are like Ridleys and Wii Fits.
Ew.
Yeah. And like they're like 8 feet tall. You know, you don't have to space anything high.
Even Fox is like not small.
Yeah.
It's like average size, you know?
For 5'9" Fox.
We got like Courage and Denobro. Those are the only two that have ever like played a ton of Duck Hunt. Neither one of them are particularly common in tournaments these days.
Yeah.
Oh, good cross slash. I like the placement, but Fawn, she had it scouted.
Absolutely
Has to play around the can. Yeah, can't force it. I was going to say, is that a dash attack follow-up? Just to try to cover, you know, a dash attack there would have covered tech in place, tech roll away, pretty much everything, but didn't want to play with the can, and maybe that hesitancy to play with the can might be what undoes Enhanced here, because I feel like he's, I don't know, scared of it.
Yeah, he's really not trying to interact, and plus he's not using dash attack as much anymore either. You know, I think that's still engraved in his mind that he doesn't want to do this, but you still have to.
I mean, he's got a lot of tricks at edge, but the edge gameplay hasn't really been too great.
He gives it up.
He just runs right back the second the can's in the way. Just forward tilt it, get it off screen.
It's really not that scary, I swear.
Do you think this is one of those circumstances where, like, there's always times in fighting games where it feels like the good character will respect the lesser character too much?
Yeah, good point.
You know, and then, I can't believe that went like that. But, like, the good character will not just kind of ignorantly mash. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that can happen in a lot of matchups if you allow it to. Maybe Enhanced just maybe a little bit more confident, but I guess that's what happens. You know, my bad. He started mashing up air, and then he died, so, you know.
You have to mash intelligently. It sounds like an oxymoron, but...
You can have a little bit of mash as a treat every now and then.
Dude, that guy's faking it. He pretended to play dead for like 10 seconds. What do you call him, ref?
He's a week away from retirement, man.
Oh, here
he
goes
doesn't want to
again.
do it. Yeah.
I'm really hurt. I don't believe you. Get up.
You're gonna get him a yellow card for flopping.
He's like a soccer player. Yeah. Oh! Ow! It was a blade beam. It does like 6.
Oh, man.
But I mean, at this kind of percent differential, this is definitely one of those where Enhance is liable to kill off, say, a limit move, and Fawn still got a ton of work to do.
Has Fawn been hit by a limit
I don't
anything?
think so.
No. Like, blade beams basically get blocked by gunmen and cans. It's like, yeah, one hit and then you're done.
Covers, gets the pigeon. Oh, had the jump, but not the right timing. Gets it anyway. Oh, I think that was a down air, but had the timing a little off. Yeah, this
Enhance is playing so scared.
Yeah, he's terrified.
Look at how respectful he is of that gunman. Every gunman has different timing. Like, you can actually play around with a few of them a bit more longer than others.
Anytime the can's in the air, Enhance is just on the ground and shield, just like, please stay away. Yeah. I'm allergic to beans. Please respect my allergies.
Under the platform as well. It's like, please, no.
Help! Help! Barrett, come eat these. Save me.
I didn't spec for this.
Doesn't have the spoon material. All right, you got it. There we go.
Okay,
Big up me. I mean, if Duck Hunt's gonna jump into you and you have limit, right? Like, sure, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm sure Enhance is like, I think you had to think 2 or 3 times, like, wait, this is really happening? Because it looks like he's second or third guessing every single interaction here. And that's paying out well for Fawn. I mean, Fawn, good job in the conditioning for the first 2 games to kind of force that to happen, because that didn't come from nowhere. Enhance, a very confident player. It doesn't, like, it takes a lot to be able to stop him in his tracks like this.
But now it's like, all right, whenever I see a character, again, of lesser standing, this is no disrespect to Fawn, but it's like a character that's so uncommon, that's kind of underrepresented like Duck Hunt, it feels like you got to consistently be up on your opponent to be able to make any kind of leeway. And in best of 5s, it gets harder because it's like, all right, well, how many tricks do I have? Am I going to keep running out? We know that Fawn could do it if she's able to consistently put out the setups, but onus is really on Enhanced to get around it and have the mental fortitude to keep going. Because we're getting late in the tournament. They've been playing all day.
Yeah. I mean, it's like around 11 on the East Coast, you know, bit of a long day. But for these young players, peak gamer hours. You know, these kids are up all night playing video games.
I mean, real talk, I've casted online brackets where Enhanced PV is like 1 tournament to 2 a.m. This man is a grinder, but not hitting that tech right there, so an awkward spot. Had an opportunity to edge guard Fawn, but instead gift wrapping her this lead.
Weird no tech there either, because he did it earlier. Like, we know they can do it, he thinks about it, but just kind of a weird interaction there, causing Enhanced some real stripe against the dash attack there. Hanging out with that dude.
I was talking to Jackie about that. Apparently there's like a full 60 frames of lag, so if you have a full second to punish gunman.
Yep.
Slow move.
Wow at that. Okay.
Yeah, and also if you knock them out, like Duck Hunt can't summon another one. So you can just walk in there.
That's actually a good point. So when you see like those animations where they're stuck on the ground for a while, you can't summon it.
Yep.
That'd be kind of messed up if you could, though. You got a whole squad.
Just get the posse in there.
Get the homies out.
Like Valentine's Day
Get the whole
massacre.
friend group, not just the one.
That's literally their final smash, actually. Wait a minute.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, hold on. That'd be cheating. All right. No
Who
way!
does that?
Let's go Enhance.
Who does that?
This man.
Built different, I guess.
Well, he cornered her. Like, Fawn had nowhere to go there. Got pushed all the way to the corner, and consistently we saw Enhance kind of give up that spot, but there, had the right option. Cuts the belt on that guy's pants, and now he's going to be out for a little while. So this is his opportunity. Jumps right into the can.
You take advantage of those wardrobe malfunctions.
I mean, leather's pretty expensive back then, let's be real.
This stage is good for Fawn, too, actually, now that I look at it, because, like, if she hangs at the corner, you don't want to be in the corner, right? But she's clearly comfortable in the corner. If you hang in the corner and then kick the can up, it covers the 45-degree angle. Cloud likes jumping. You could probably, like, that can cover dash attack, too. I mean, I see the vision. Unfortunately, that finishing touch might have been enough to sort of steal the fate of this game, but
it's really hard to come back from that mentally. You know, even if you had a lead beforehand, it's like, bro, I really just got hit by finishing touch and my own can. It'd really be your own out here, man.
What a weird game, too, because remember how the first stock went. Like, Enhanced got rocked early, but that's not the right way. Did you see a clay pigeon? Someone out there.
Demons off stage.
Yeah.
You got the can, though.
You're right.
You got the can, though.
He saw a hungry kid in need down there.
Oh, my.
Yeah, you're dead?
No kill screen whatsoever.
All right,
no sparks, no kill
just
screen.
Just a dog scream.
That one makes me so sad every time.
Yeah, it's so visceral.
The duck's okay, though. I think the duck flies away while the dog is dying.
Now I must find a new host.
Yeah. Just parasitic. Look at that. Look at that. You can see it in the web feeder. Like a Metroid. Get a new dog. That's why you always have the different Duck Hunt colors. Like,
Yeah, just cycle through.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dog ain't 40 years old. It's the duck that's the problem.
Oh, yep. Different dog here. I like that. Well done from Fawn.
So this would be a reverse 3-0, wouldn't it?
It would.
Good God. So Enhanced perhaps getting a little bit more matchup knowledge. I dig the small stage pick, though. This is one where Fawn can optimize her ledge trapping.
Right.
It's really one interaction, get him off stage, and then, all right, you're going to be pinned here for 5 minutes.
Ironically, because you think it would go the other way, right? You want to have more space against Cloud. You want to have more space if you're the zoner, but not really. We've seen that Smashville in this game in particular is so good against as characters sort of like this Duck Hunt archetype because of what you said. You can get that one interaction, get off stage, and particularly against somebody like Cloud, really mess up his day.
Yeah, zoner with a frame one option. So, you know, still plenty of opportunities to box and kind of make your way through the stage and kind of assert your control. Right now, Fawn needs to get that spike, needs to kind of clean up the offstage play because Enhance getting away with murder sometimes off stage here.
Also, like you were talking about the angles on small battlefield, Coney, I feel like this stage has actually got that in spades too. Because you toss it off when you're underneath that platform and it covers the 45-degree angle. And how does he actually get in?
Oh, man.
The climb hazard is landing way more, to your point, J-Dog, earlier, way more limit moves. And those are the pockets when Fawn maybe needs to, I don't know, I feel like she's jumping into that stuff, kind of fighting. You know, it does go away, maybe a little bit more on the back foot for those spots.
That was
Love
so
that
sick.
setup.
That was amazing. The single hit of up air just kind of stall out in the air a bit more. Enhanced PV hitting the eject button saying, I don't want any more of this. But Fawn's still coming in there getting the kill.
Yeah, but she didn't get the kill for it, though. Like, that's the problem with this character. That's so smart, and it didn't kill at 160. Like, what are you doing? This is where you make your money, though. That's the type of character this is. You get that 60% for free.
Screw that guy.
Just 2 chops and I'm out.
Yeah.
That's a pretty bird. I like that duck. Like the red with the green head. Black head? Black head, yeah.
That's
The
what it
dog
wants.
is like a chocolate lab, I think. Yeah. I'm a willing host. Yeah. Attached to me.
I got you already.
Yeah.
Clay Pigeon outspace with that forward air. Another move that, like, it's got such a huge reward if it connects, but it's also so laggy and reflected directly back into the beans, too. Rough spot here, and Fawn barely surviving.
Great DI on that one. You really needed that.
What are we going to do? A roll on again. I don't know if she's been rolling on a lot or if it's just in those circumstances where I'm noticing it, but right into Enhanced is crazy. We got a one more stock chant from the crowd here.
Oh yeah, MDVA is out here. Like this crowd has been belligerent all night, so they are not trying to see one of the last hopes of MDVA in bracket still. Ball game 5 and losers.
Low key though, I wouldn't cheer too loud against New York, New Jersey players. The city does something to people that puts that dog in them, okay? And there we go, New York cheering right back, one more stop.
Yeah.
Game 5, this can go either way, y'all.
You can see the can up there. That's going to stop jumping. That's what Fawn's trying to do. Is just trying to stop Enhanced from jumping in. Cloud loves to be hopping. Yeah,
It's in the
just
name.
get that out of there. Oh.
Now trying to use those projectiles to try to limit that can. If you tap it once, then he can't send it forward. So
Get rid of the gunman. Can's on stage, going to blow up on the shield, but has to fight her way back on. We're going to take a trade. Oh, I love that. The can into the roll-on because he can't turn around fast enough. That might be like a limit climb hazard earlier, or maybe like a cross blade beam, but because of the can, has to wait a second. No punish on the up B, but gets one after.
whoa! Just barely missing that. Again, the low profile.
Was that a killed?
I think so.
Yeah,
Had a bit of
with a
charge.
charge at 90. Duck Hunt is not a heavy character.
No.
But that was so risky though. Fawn could have gotten the back throw off stage until like reversing that whole situation.
Gonna see the back airs into forward tilt. And I'll talk about it in a second. I want to make sure we don't miss this. Hands up. We're going to let it go. Forward air.
Full stage control with enhanced PV, but what do you make out of it? Again, he has to go all the way back to center stage, give it all away. Fawn gets up for free and already setting up shenanigans with his can.
And now look. Now he has to glance.
Oh my God!
Last hit of the gun, and that'll do it. Fawn taking a set over Enhanced and a last hit nail biter.
And look at that MDVA crowd silence nodding along. It's like, all right, you got to give respect to it. Fawn earned that win all the way back, avoiding the reverse 3-0. Enhanced going home sad.
On Duck Hunt.
On Duck Hunt.
On Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt is not supposed to win last hit situations like that. Like,
And not against Cloud
No.
either. That's what's crazy.
one of the best last hit characters in the game.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Just great can placement. I mean, we know that Cloud just jumps, right? Cloud's always jumping. He's always trying to get in. And I think to your point, Smashville particularly good against those characters. And you wouldn't think so at first blush, right? I mean, we're kind of late in the game. I think people are used to it. But I'll never forget the first time I fought Seagull Joe when he was playing Young Link. I was like,
Oh,
I'll
no.
go Smashville because I'll chase him down. I was like, oh,
Yep.
his house is the whole stage. And it's like, oh, I have to deal with this now. And I feel like Duck Hunt kind of fulfills a similar role. You see it from Snake, right? Snake loves Smashville, stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
well done to Fawn.
All right, I'm going to cut out and give Logic and you three the last few sets of the evening. Great
Got
work
it.
with y'all, and hope you had a fun event.
Always, man. Always.
It's been a blessing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Scab's one of the gems of the scene, keeping us all rowdy commentators in line, making sure we're all where we need to be.
Not me. I'll say what I want.
Yeah.
I
He's
just don't want to
untamable.
say anything bad because I'm nice.
How benevolent, Coney.
Yeah.
So kind, so
Yeah.
kind. Yeah, but